Hello everybody and welcome to Simulate Gaming and welcome back to Oakfield Farm here on Farming Simulator 19. As you can see, we are now helping out some contractors. We got some contractors in today to help us with the grass that we were doing in the last episode. Also, if you missed the live stream, we did also windrow that ourselves. Once again, that was on the live stream, so it wasn't included in an episode. But we've got the New Holland forage harvester here ready to go on the back of a truck. These, once again, all belong to a friend of ours. He has his own contracting company. We had to pay full price. It's just that we get to help out, basically. So we got a couple of tractors here as well waiting to go. They're both the same. That's right. Let's go ahead and jump in to our truck here. Nice little burger along the way. Let's get the handbrake off. Make sure there's no cars coming. There is a car coming. Now, for me, I can look out the window, but there's a bit of a blind spot there, so... In real life, of course, you'd adjust your mirrors. Right, we're going. So I'm going to try and keep all of us together if we can. We're probably the widest load. Those two are actually not too bad. As long as we... Oh god, move over, boys. There's a car coming here. Hopefully they don't have a little accident there. So how you guys doing? Welcome back. So we're just going to go ahead and take this convoy down to the yard. There's still that barrel in the middle. I do apologise. Talk about immersion braking. Right, let's see if we can get around this roundabout here. Just a little quickie, a little bit of breaking the immersion here. Who wants to see ETS2 on the channel again? I've been a long time since I did some ETS2, or even ATS. I'm going to be doing Tour Bus Simulator, because I love that game. Also maybe some Fern Bus. But yeah, let me know about ETS and ATS. But anyway, let's get back to the action. So as you can see here, we have got a little convoy going here. I think the tractors might be a little bit too close together. I feel like the one at the back's crashing into the one at the front, but we'll ignore that for now. So yeah, we're slowly getting things to... I don't actually need any of this on. Let's get our four-wheel drive and stuff off here. There we go. So we're going to be using this yard in a future upcoming video. Stay tuned for that. But, what was I going to say? I can't remember. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. So we're slowly getting the map to a state... Oh, let's move over a little bit here. It's a shame is they're not clever, these traffic anymore. Shame there are like trains on a train track, because they would have been able to move over a little bit in FS13. But yeah, we're slowly getting the map to how we want it to be, so we're not going to be doing the starter jobs. We've done some grass course. That was going to be something that's always going to be there. But I believe we've just finished harvesting our first field. We had Billy Bob out doing that. No, we had Billy Bob out doing that. Billy Bob's now out in the fent, our fent, doing some baling. So we'll probably catch up with him at some point. I'll show you what he's doing in a second. But yeah, let's go ahead and take this back to the yard. Probably going to use the main entrance today because we don't want to be maneuvering around the yard, so we're going to go up to the top of this road. Another truck coming here. Make sure we move out of the way. So yeah, catch up with you guys when we get there. Right, okay, so we're ready to go ahead and turn down our little road here. Let's see if we can do this before any traffic comes. Nice and quick. We did cut the corner a little bit there, but there's nothing we can do. In real life, I do believe this trailer's got rear wheel steering, but unfortunately it doesn't in this, so that would have been a lot easier to do in real life than it was in the game, actually. Right, I think at least one tractor's through. Oh, they're both through. Good. Right, so the reason I came this way, the long way, is so we could go straight into the field that we need to go into. So there's no point in, you know, taking this into the yard, unloading it, and then driving all the way to the field. We just want to go directly to the field. So we got a little bit down the bottom. That's oh, we're struggling up the field a little bit. We got a little bit down the bottom that we could park. So here's our beautiful little farmhouse here, and we're going straight into not this turning, but this turning. Let's indicate to let the tractors at the back know where we're going. Right, slow and steady, boys. There is actually some concrete things there, like concrete mushroom things. I don't think we're going to be able to get in here, you know. Right, boys, you wait there a minute. You wait there. I do not think this man is going to get through here, if I'm being honest. We'll give it one go, but if it looks like we're going to clip the fence, we'll just reverse out and unload the harvester here. We might better go in diagonally, actually. The gates on the right. If the gate was on the other side, this wouldn't be an issue whatsoever. Actually, I think we might just make it. Oh, actually, I don't know. Get a little bit closer to this gate here. Right, now we want to go straight diagonal. We're okay. We're okay. Oh, we made it. We need to hit the trough, but we'll ignore that. Well, actually, we're looking a bit close on this side. I'm going to reverse in case we end up clipping that there. We don't want to clip the harvester. So what I'm going to do instead, we've still got a bit of room on that side. We're going to go this way instead. Perfect. So yeah, we need to have an accident with the gate then, but that's fine. Right, it's quite actually flat by this trough, so what we're going to do is go about here, put the handbrake on, and we'll get the hydraulic ramp put down, shall we? And once that's down, cool. Right, let's get the beacons off. Right, let's get the tractors in here, and we'll start making a move. So I'll just quickly show you what we did. So you guys saw me mow this in the time lapse in the last episode, but in the live stream we windrowed it. It's a bit wonky. I did it all manually. Didn't use GPS because I couldn't work out how to use it. I now know how to use it, but at the time I didn't. So right, let's go ahead and get the tractors. There's the mower, by the way. I still haven't put that away. It needs a good old clean before we put it away. That's why I've left it there. Right, okay, so we're now in the fire trough, so we're going to get this into reverse and slowly try and come off here. So we do actually have the GPS installed on this harvester, but we're not going to be using it. Look at the suspension come up then on that trailer. Make sure the wheels touch the ground on the pickup so we don't scratch that. Cool. So go ahead and turn the lines off. So I did get told, it's actually from Dave's live stream, that you can press Control C to turn off those lines. I have the old version of guided steering, so I need to go ahead and update that. Right, let's get the pipe out here. So we're going to get this all booted up, warmed up and all that good malarkey. Let's start about here. Right. So yeah, let's get it turned on. We need to actually unfold the front, don't we? Right, so it turns out I didn't connect the PTO on the pickup. I couldn't actually see it, but I did manage to find out where it was eventually. Right, so I don't think we're going to be able to pick this little bit up here because the trailer's not in position. But if he makes it, gets a move on. Come on, mate, you can do it. Yes, there we go. Come on, a little bit further. There we go. Right, that should do it. We're going to put the cruise control on, like, I don't know, what should we have it on? Let's do, like, we'll start off at 5 and we'll go from there. Let's get the cruise control on. And we're away. So I'm going to do this in third person, the majority of this, so you guys actually have something to look at. But yeah, we're going to go ahead, and I'm not going to be filming all of this because it gets pretty boring. It's going to up and down the field a few times. What we do need to do when this guy is full is actually record a Courseplay going to the silage clamp. So we're using the clamp for this because I'm going to start up another series on a different map where we actually use round bales and utilise some of the DLC that I've not used just yet. So that's the plan for that. I'm probably going to record that tomorrow or later on today. But yeah, let's crack on with a bit more of this. And like I said, we'll meet up when he's full. Right, okay, so we managed to do 2 passes and like 3/4 of the headland. So we're going to go ahead now and record a course. Let's go ahead and open up Courseplay here. I believe it's this one. Okay, we're going to start course. The other case is in the way. Let me just move the other case out of the way a second. Stop this one here. Get it turned on. No idea why this one didn't have the gearbox turned on, but never mind. Let's move this one out of the way real quick. Now, I don't really like using this because it's never that intelligent. It always gets stuck, but we'll give it a go anyway. So I was told in FS17 to try and do this without a trailer. It's a little bit too late for that, so let's go ahead and slowly come out of here because the AI is not too smart. So luckily they haven't got far to drive today. We're doing it in our BGA, not the in our silage clamp, not the BGA one. Right, so we've done it, but I wouldn't say it was done with ease. I had to keep moving forward, so it's one of those clamps, annoyingly, which Farm Sim does sometimes, where you can't go very high with the silage, it seems, or with the forage, so probably going to have to do all these manually, which is a bit annoying, but we'll try it anyway. So yeah, it's something to do with when you're putting up field planes, and not field planes, I don't use them anymore, but you know what I mean, like the tip coals and stuff like that. For some reason, sometimes you're going to go so high. It looks like they're quite small in that clamp for some reason. Let's come around the gate nice and slow here. Put our front wheels on the field. Cool. So now we should be able to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to the FR780. And he should now catch up with me. Nope, that's the wrong vehicle. Here we go. Get this turned on. Ready to go for when he gets here. See him coming up now. So yeah, I have no faith in the auto-loading, or auto-unloading even, of that silage. So probably going to have a bit of an annoying job to do today, but not to worry. What I should probably do is get my front loader to start flattening it up. And you're going to be on that side, aren't you? That's going to be annoying when we turn the corner, but we'll give it a go. Right, let's crack on. Right, okay, so he's now filled up for the first time by himself or herself. We're going to go ahead and see whether she's actually going to, he or she's actually going to be able to do it. Right, where is it? So it's here, looking for the start spot, which is right here. So yeah, I'm assuming it's all going to go pretty well, apart from the actual unloading, is my guess, because like I said, the fill plane or the collision plane is a little bit messed up on this silage clamp by the look of it. But we'll see how they get on. Is it a go, oh boy? Here's a go. We'll see how she gets on. And if it works well, we can get the other case up on the same course. So then we won't actually have to wait for them to unload. They'll be able to just go off and do their own thing. But yeah, I want to make sure they can actually load up properly first before we go ahead and set both of them off. In fact, let's get rid of this real quick. By the way, whilst we wait for this girl to unload, one thing I am missing, I don't know if you guys know of any mods that are available at the moment. Of course, I've been away for a while. Is there anything that tells me, like inspector mod for FS17, what tells you how full the trailers are and stuff without tabbing through to them? Because in the time lapse, you might saw we keep tabbing through to the cases. That's to see how full they were. I have no idea how to tell that without any mods that got installed. So the only other way I can do it is just to literally fill up until it's on 100% basically, and then they just drive off. Right, so the tip trigger's just behind us. Let's see how she gets on. She's doing alright so far. How much is she going to be able to get rid of though? That is the question. Maybe I was just too far. Maybe I was just too close to the wall. Okay, no, there is something weird going on here. Oh, they're automatically doing it. Ah, Courseplay's updated. Okay. That never used to be a thing. But that's the first trailer that we've not done, so don't know how we're going to get the rest in there, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and set this up. It works well enough, I think, so we're going to go ahead and stop, save it as sheep unload. Right, so now what we can do is get this second one started up, so sheep unload. Let's go ahead and load that up. It's that one. We'll quickly set the combine up for the FR. Cool. So now we should be able to crack on properly. I have a little bit more faith in them. She did manage to sort it out herself last time, but we'll see how she gets on. So we are still running up here. Why is that one not coming towards us? Right, currently, so we are now just going into the last pass. As you can see, I missed a little bit then. There's a bit of scrag ends that we've missed every now and then where we've been either not paying attention or whether usually getting knocked out of the way by the hired worker, which is really annoying, as in the tractors. They keep knocking into me and it's really annoying. I forgot how annoying Courseplay can be sometimes, but you see we're finishing the last one now. The other tractor's been gone for quite a while, so I'm almost certain he's or she is stuck somewhere. We'll go find out in a second. Maybe she or he can't unload properly. So what we're going to do is, in fact there's a little bit here but we didn't actually get the windrow. We're going to see if we can pick up some of this. Like so. If we can get that properly. Right, there we go. Stop like that. Get this turned off. Go get the pipe in. which I forgot what button it is on here. Like so. We're going to get the handbrake on. We'll turn the tractor off. Now, where is the other case? Okay. For some reason, driving 3 miles an hour back to the field. That's strange. Right, what we're going to do is take over in this one now. So we're going to go do that and that. So that we're driving it. Turn it off now. Why has he turned on his weird diff locks and stuff? We don't really need it in here. So, like I said, we're going to unload this last load ourselves. See what mess the hired workers have made. Get out of my way, you. So, yeah. I'll see if I can find any footage. Because obviously it's going to be time-lapsed and then cut. But this, see if I can find some footage of where they just kept crashing into me. It was so annoying. I think I maybe even cursed at them at one point. But obviously that's not going to be in the video. Right, so actually, surprisingly, they got on pretty well with the unloading. Oh, no, they didn't. What the heck is this? Okay. This, right. Yeah, we won't use Courseplay from now on, I don't think. Oh, dear. Right. Let's get my four-wheel drive on a second, because I need to get over this massive mountain of grass. What is even gone on here? I was about to say they've not done too bad. The first load was fine, but apparently they struggled after that. So what I'm going to do is rent a low loader here. Let's see what we've got. Low loaders, wheel loaders even. Not low loaders, what am I talking about? Which is the cheapest one? 1.7, that would be the Liber. Duals or wides? I'll get the wides. We'll lease this. It's going to cost us an additional £6,000. Really? Right, okay, ready. So we've got the wheel loader that we've rented. It's cost us an additional, probably including the fork, probably about 6,000. No, it wouldn't be that. It would have been like 8,000 because I think the wheel loader itself was like 6 something. But this is going to take a while to do, which is annoying. I don't think it's as much as it looks. Luckily, I think it's not going to take that long. But I'll do it off camera. So thank you very much for joining me once again. Sorry it didn't really work out in the end as I was hoping. I was hoping it would go really smooth today, but you know, Courseplay. I don't know why I expected anything different. I need to get the diff locks on because we are officially stuck. So once again, if you did enjoy it, please hit that thumbs up button. It really does mean a lot. Hit subscribe to see more from myself. I've been Simulate Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one.